Well, been down in the dumps fighting the cold. Now I'm going to try to come on and do a little bit of content for a few minutes. You know what it is. Let's get busy. So the Cowboys today have signed a new defensive lineman, Jonathan Bullard. I think he played for the Saints last year. So let's take a look at him. No sacks, 4 tackles for loss. Total tackles 26. Pro Football Focus ranking is 61 out of 134. Games played 15. He's 33 years old, been in the league for 10 years. So he's got a 1-year deal for $2.5 million. So I'd say he's going to be a role player. He's going to come in as a swing player, rotational, shit I'm trying to say, I guess. So that being said, we got a few minutes of highlights to watch him here. So let's check it out together, shall we? These highlights are brought to you by 21 highlights or something. I forget what it's called. Yeah, good run stop right there. So he read it. Good job. Obviously, the Saints wasn't very good last year. Another good run stop. Kind of missed that. Let's wind that back a little bit. Big guy, big man. Obviously a good veteran. As you say, he's clogging up the lanes really nicely. Yeah, like that. There we go. Gets off his block. Backley took that guy with him. So, definitely somebody we're going to be using use as a run stopper. So, let's see that again. Definitely strong. Looks like he reads the run really, really good on these highlights I'm watching here. Um, got his block, got his man stood straight up. Yes, nice job. Once again, fought off the block. Let's watch it here again. Yeah, he it looked like that offensive guard didn't really think that was a guard. Yeah, it was a guard. Didn't really know what he was doing right there, so he was beat from the get go. I'm gonna watch that again. Make sure I got the right position. I'm saying, looking at here. That was a tackle. Okay, it was a tackle. Yeah, he went to an inside move and he totally beat him right off the bat. So that's why the guy was throwing his arms like that. But yeah, good runs, good stop right there. On a 4th and 1, yes. The guy tried to take him on a crossbody, and he totally whiffed, and he moved right around. Good veteran move, man. Good veteran move. Nice job again. Yeah, definitely somebody to work against the run. He's doing his job really well on these highlights anyway. Now we're probably going to see some bad ones too coming up, so I'll have to find them. But right now, I don't want to see nothing bad. I want to see some good stuff. So definitely, he's reading the run. He reads what the running back's doing right off the bat. He's reading it immediately. So good veteran looks like. So I don't know much about him. Other than he's a Cowboy today. Welcome to the Cowboys. Bring that back a little bit. I was looking at something, didn't see it. Oh, nice job. Nice job. Man, he's filling those gaps. He's filling those gaps nicely. Nothing else. He's putting his big body in there, and that's nice. Nice. There we go. Good job. All right. And that's it. Took a few minutes to look at him there. Welcome to the Cowboys. Jonathan Bullard. Oh yeah, it was brought to you by the highlight zone. We'll get that right in a minute. The highlight zone. Thank you for that. Reading some of the comments on it a little bit. Yeah, everybody's like, "Welcome to the Cowboys." Welcome to the Cowboys. Jonathan Bullard. Bullard. Get it right. Yeah, for what I seen, he was reading the runs are just perfect. Filling the gaps, nothing else, getting his body in there, get it slowed down, and that's basically what you can ask from a defensive tackle, man. That's what you want. Obviously, he's not Clark or Williams, but be a rotational piece. It's something that something we're going to need because we gotta rest these guys. We can't just play them 900 plays a game. We're going to have to rest these guys. So, welcome to the Cowboys. From what I see in that highlight right there, it looked what the highlight zone put together. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, I like what I saw, so we'll just go from there, man. Welcome to the Cowboys. Run stopping is something we desperately need because to keep this thing alive, but still, we gotta go. We gotta have another edge rusher. We gotta have another edge rusher, and I won't stop till we got to have another edge rusher. I know we're probably looking at. We can probably look at it in the draft. It depends on what I'm seeing. I'm seeing some mock drafts where Reuben Bain is falling way down. Um, if he could fall down to 12, I could see the Cowboys maybe doing that, going that route. Obviously, if you cover my content, I would love to have um, a a very good veteran edge rusher, man. Not just relying on a rookie. Because I just don't think nobody is going to be what Micah Parsons gave us, man, and when he was our 12th pick. So, but then again, I could be wrong. We just never know. It's just it could be, it could be that, or it could be a mistake. But we'll see. Only time will tell. Only thing we can know is when they draft and get them in pads and get them in on the field. So, but in all honesty, knowing that the window is so short, I would have to want to get a veteran edge rusher. Whether if it's a superstar like Max Crosby or even Myles Garrett. I know we've been talking about this stuff for a while now, but man, I tell you what, if that possibility could ever happen, we'd have to say goodbye to our first two picks. We would, if we got a chance at Myles Garrett. And you don't waste no time on something like that. You go get Myles Garrett. You just do. You don't fuck around with that. That is a bona fide future Hall of Famer. He averages 17 sacks a year. Even with somebody like that, you probably wouldn't have to really look for a really good linebacker. You just go with what you got, because when you put something like that with Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, and then up and comer with Donovan Ezra-Rocky, ooh. Don't that sound nasty? That just sounds nasty. Now, I know it's wishful thinking, and it's chances are it's never going to happen, but it's fun to talk about, though, man, if something like that could ever come apart. But in the meantime, let's get back to reality. The reality's coming. The draft is coming. And if the Cowboys are going to go that route, we're going to go with the draft. 12, I want to really look at what we can end up with as with a defender. Obviously, they're probably talking about, because, man, I'd really have to look, but there's probably about 7 or 8 really good defensive players, and will they fall to us? Will one of them fall to us? That'd be yet to be seen. Somebody like Caleb Downs, or maybe even a Reuben Bain. If he fell that far, man, would that be lovely. Sonny Styles. When I first started doing some content, I was talking about hopefully end up with both of the Ohio State boys. And I'm not a Ohio State fan, man, by no means, man. So I'm not. I'm a Notre Dame Irish fan through and through. So, but I can't deny the fact that who had the best defense on the field in college last year. I would have to look at Texas Tech or Ohio State, man. Ohio State is putting 3 guys probably on defense, and that's going to be in the top 20 in drafts, man. 3 guys going in the top 20. That's amazing. So, in Texas Tech, man, when you start looking at who they've got in the draft, dude. Oh man, I got to go back and look at all of them just to be sure I get them right here. Because I'm going through my notes, past notes of, because I haven't done my mock yet, and I'm still going to look at it. And David Bailey, of course. let's see. Obviously, he's their number one pass rusher. Tech from Texas Tech. Let's see who else I got on here. Uh, uh, Maybe I got Texas Tech A&M mixed up. I got a lot of players in A&M from Texas A&M too. So uh, yeah, I guess I misspoke on that. It's Texas A&M that I was looking at that has all those defensive. But bottom line, Ohio State, man, you got Caleb Downs, you got Sonny Styles, you got Alvin Reese, man. I mean that's fire. Texas A&M. You of course Texas Tech. You got David Bailey coming from there, which is probably the best pass. I don't know, the second best pass rusher because Arvil Reese really is probably he may go. I've seen mock drafts where Arvil Reese is going be higher than Bailey. Then I got seen mock drafts where Bailey's going higher than Arvil Reese. Myself, I got Arvil Reese going third. So that's probably where I would say he would go. That's me though. But yeah, I'm talking about Texas A&M. They got Will Lee. They got shit. See that's defensive backs. They got Will Lee. They've got linebackers. They've got two really good linebackers in Toreen York, and Jacob Rodriguez. Obviously, Jacob Rodriguez is one of the better linebackers we'd like to get our hands on. Man. So yeah, A&M's got some. Texas A&M's got some players going in the top that can possibly hit the top 2025 too, man. So not I don't really see. I don't know if Toreen York will actually go in the first round, but maybe the high second. I have no idea. I have to look and see. Some people really are high on him. Of course, we all know from University of Texas, Anthony Hill will definitely go high. Oh man, Texas has got some players from Texas Tech, Texas A&M, Texas. They got some fucking killer players, man, on defense. But the ones I'm looking at is Ohio State, obviously from Texas. I'm looking at all those Texas players, Texas Tech, Texas University, Texas A&M. Oh my God, dude. There's some killer players out there. Killer players. Miami has a couple of really good pass rushers in Bain and Mesidor. Dude. So if we're gonna go with the draft, we're gonna go with the draft. You know, we can talk about the draft. Personally, I just wish we could get a good veteran edge rusher and a veteran linebacker before the draft, dude. That'd be great. That'd be great. That way we'd cover everything before the draft, and then we'd have veterans just meant to mix in with our young guys. You know, we got these two first picks in the draft. We got 12 and 20, and it really doesn't mean necessarily that they're going to use them both on defense because Schottenheimer has kind of hinted that you may look at some offense, man. So, I mean, our biggest asset on the team is that offense. And would it be wrong to completely make it unstoppable? Think about having that Sadiq at tight end. And I'm not even going to get started if Jeremiah Love was to fall down that far. I don't see that happening, but man, there's just so many possibilities. But I've got to keep my heart. My heart says we got to fix this defense, and yeah. So I got to stick with that. Our offense is potent. It's ready to roll. Just get a defense that get somebody off on third down. Get that team off on third down. Put our offense back on the damn field. Get a defense that gets some turnovers. Get our offense in position to score right off the bat, man. Oh, dude. These little tweaks right here could really be the beginning to say that we can go for a fucking championship. I mean, that's the facts. We got a high-powered offense, and we've had a high-powered offense for a long time. Just we've never had it all together at once, not once. You look back at our '90s teams, man; they had both offense and defense. You look back at our '80s teams; they had both offense and defense. You look back at the '70s teams; they had offense and defense. And somewhere in the 2000s, all we'd have is a good offense and a mediocre defense.
Kiss my entire ass.
I'm gonna let Della just handle that one right there. That's a fact. Man. So anyway, got a new defensive tackle. Looks like he knows how to stuff. He knows how to stuff the lanes pretty good. Use his body. He's a veteran, 33 years old. He's going to be using, I imagine, as a rotational piece. We'll see. He got a $2.5 million contract. So welcome to the Cowboys, Jonathan Bullard. Just seen some of his film, and for a few minutes we've seen, it didn't look too bad. So welcome to the Cowboys, and until next time, y'all, you know what it is. We still them boys. Have a good one.